friends, welcome to Cats of Sunshine. Today I'd like to talk to you about cat balls. Which ones are safe, which ones are toxic, and why is it important? I'll share my research with you and I'll show you exactly what we use with our kitties, Puddles and Jacqueline. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Vani. I'm a cat behavior specialist, a holistic cat wellness coach, and animal Reiki practitioner. I'm a cat mom and a tree hugger. On this channel, I'll be sharing my knowledge with you and we will cover topics like how to be a sustainable cat parent, how to help your cat live a healthy, happy life, how to take care of your cat's mental and physical well-being while taking care of yours, how to help your cats thrive in a multi-cat household, zero waste and minimalism with a cat. Is it even a thing? How to choose the best eco-friendly cat products, cat nutrition, cat behavior, animal Reiki, cat enrichment, mindfulness, cat supplements, living your best life with your best furry friend, and so much more. So click a subscribe button right now to make sure you see all of my next videos. Alright, back to today's topic. How to choose safe, non-toxic, and eco-friendly dishware for your kitty. Now, I'm not gonna bore you with a long preview of why heavy metals like lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic are bad for anybody's health. These metals, they can damage vital organs even at trace levels of exposure. They primarily affect immune, neurological, and endocrine systems, and they are responsible for many autoimmune disorders, allergies, depression, aggression, and anxiety. They affect metabolic and cognitive functions, mobility, coordination, and reproductive systems. They're also classified as carcinogens and mutagens according to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. As you can see, heavy metals are bad for us and they're bad for the cats, especially that they leak their food directly from their plates and their water stays in their bowls for 24 hours. Can you imagine what kind of horrible things can leach into that water during that time? We talk not just heavy metals, but BPA and bacteria. For those of you who want to dig deeper on this topic, I'll make sure to include a few links to very thorough and wonderful articles on this topic. First, let's talk about the worst materials for dishes and bowls. Number 1, plastic. If you're watching this video, it means you already know that plastic, well, is not safe. But let's briefly recap why. Since plastic is incredibly porous and easily scratched, it becomes a favorite place for bacteria and germs to grow and multiply. This is not great for dry, wet, and especially for raw and freeze-dried raw foods. Most plastics contain BPA. BPA is bisphenol A, and it's a chemical that is present in hard plastics, including drinking water bottles and many household items. Research has shown that exposure to BPA can disrupt the functioning of the endocrine system, and it has also been linked to several health problems, including infertility, obesity, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. Phthalates appear in many plastic items, including bowls and toys. They're on a list of 10 most toxic chemicals and can damage liver, kidneys, lungs, as well as reproductive, endocrine, developmental, and neurological systems. Studies also suggest that they are carcinogenic. Some plastic can contain lead, even if it's BPA-free. Plastic plates are the main cause of feline acne. Bottom line, avoid plastic at any cost, both for you and your fur baby. Especially try to avoid plastic water bowls since water stays there for 24 hours. Number 2, melamine. Melamine is a nitrogen-based compound that is usually combined with formaldehyde, a well-known carcinogen, to create a melamine dish. On top of that, melamine increases the risk of kidney stone formation and kidney injury in humans, and logic suggests that would be the same for the cats. Number 3, bamboo. Bamboo is a pretty sustainable resource. The problem is that it often contains melamine or toxic glues as a binding agent during crafting and production. On top of that, bamboo has porous surface, therefore it's not suitable for serving your cat's meals. Paper. Some people opt in for single-use paper plates for their cats, because most paper plates have no BPA or toxic coating or hidden heavy metals. Sounds good, right? Not really. Even if you're buying plates made from recycled paper, it still creates so much waste on the other end. Stained paper plates aren't recyclable, so they will have to go directly to your trash bin and from there to landfill. If you have, let's say, 3 cats and feed them 3 times daily, that would be 9 plates a day or 270 plates a month that are going to pollute our beautiful planet. On top of that, let's just imagine how much money you're throwing away each day. I'm scared to even think of that. Now, let's move to a more pleasant topic: which dishware is the safest? Now, a quick disclosure here, I'm not an affiliate with any of the brands that I mention here. All of the products that I recommend are just that, my recommendations based on my own research. Number 3 on this list would be ceramic. Ceramic is mostly made of clay that has been heated to high temperatures, then hardened and then cooled. Often, additional materials are also added for durability or color, and that's where the problems rise. Ceramic is certainly safer than plastic, but you need to watch out for that glaze and the color dyes, as they often contain lead or cadmium. Definitely avoid red, orange, yellow, and terracotta hues. Since ceramic dishes are pretty fragile, they can develop chips or cracks which harbor bacteria, similar to plastic. That's why it's recommended to replace ceramic dinnerware every 2 years or so. I would avoid any ceramic dishes from Mexico or Asia simply because of their manufacturing process and possible lack of regulations and low quality standards. When buying a ceramic dish for your cat, look for words lead-free and food-safe, as often pretty ceramic dishes are simply used for decor. And here's a cool product I found. Emerson Creek Pottery are completely lead and cadmium safe. All their products are designed and manufactured in Bedford, Virginia. All of their clays and glazes are custom formulas and mixed on-site using raw materials from North American ceramic suppliers, primarily from USA and Canada. Everything is non-toxic, free of harmful chemicals, and safe for daily use. They have a collection of bowls for cats and dogs with pretty earthen colors and designs. But specifically for cats and their head anatomy, I would recommend getting their children's plates, which are very shallow and perfect to prevent whisker fatigue. They're 7 inches in diameter, which would be 18 centimeters, and they can hold up to 1 cup. You can also browse their super cute cake plates that are pretty shallow and they're only 6.25 inches in diameter. That would be 16 centimeters. Number 2, stainless steel. Stainless steel is generally a good material. Let's look at pros at first. It's germ resistant and has non-porous surface, which means it will not harbor bacteria. Also remember that most of the medical tools are made with stainless steel because of its antibacterial properties. It's safe for raw feeding, it's long-lasting and durable, and won't easily scratch or rust even with everyday use. It can be sterilized, which is especially good news for raw eaters. It's easy to clean and dishwasher safe. That all sounds great, but there are a few buts. Being a metal, stainless steel bowls can contain harmful radioactive and heavy metals, especially if it's made in China. For example, in 2012, Petco has announced a voluntary recall of certain stainless steel bowls due to contamination with radioactive material. Sounds scary, huh? I'll add a link to the full story in the description box. There are hundreds of grades of stainless steel based on its alloy composition, so quality can vary greatly. If you see a dish that doesn't state its grade, it's likely that it was made from low-quality, cheap stainless steel, so don't buy it. Any reputable company that uses high-quality materials and do proper testing will make sure to tell their customers about it. You can look out for 18/8 stainless steel label, as it's a food-grade metal and it's the most widely used form of stainless steel. The numbers 18/8 represent its composition. It is 18% chromium and 8% nickel, making it very resistant to corrosion and oxidation. 18/8 stainless steel, or as it's also called 304 series stainless steel, is most often used for food preparation and dining. I found two companies that make stainless steel bowls for cats and meet all the safe requirements. First of them is Americat. It's made in the USA from US 18/8 or 304 stainless steel. It was tested and certified free of lead and radioactive metals by an accredited lab. It's non-toxic, safe for human use, and food grade. It's 22 gauge of stainless steel, which means it's heavy and tip-proof. It's also dishwasher safe. Their plate is 5.75 inches in diameter and 1.5 inch high. That's equal to 14.6 centimeters in diameter and 3.8 centimeters high. It holds up to 2 cups of wet food or water. These bowls don't have a non-slip rubber bottom, so if you want to make it more comfortable for your cat to eat, as well as protect your floors, you might want to consider Americat's elevated stainless steel bowl stand. It raises bowls 3 inches or almost 8 centimeters off the floor. The second company is called Basis Pet. I have to confess these products look identical to me, so feel free to choose whichever one you like. Some of the characteristics. These bowls are 100% made in the USA from US only sourced stainless steel. It's independently tested for lead, mercury, and cadmium and screened for radioactivity. It's food grade, non-toxic, BPA free, and phthalate free. It's dishwasher safe and easy to clean by hand. They use 304 series, also known as 18/8 stainless steel for their cat bowls. And it's also heavyweight, same 22 gauge. Basis Pet has a non-slip cover for their bowls to prevent sliding and floor damage. It's made in the USA from US sourced silicone rubber. It's food contact safe, non-toxic, BPA free, phthalate free, adds weight and traction to minimize bowl movement, and it reduces bowl clanning, bowl scratches, and protects your floors. And now we're finally moving to the safest option, glass. It's my number one choice for sure. It's non-porous and generally non-toxic. It's safe for raw feeding, it can be sterilized, and it's easy to clean and dishwasher safe. Some of the cons to keep in mind. It's more fragile than stainless steel, and it can still have lead and other heavy metals and toxic compounds if made in countries with lower quality standards and lack of regulations. If we compare stainless steel and glass, I would personally prefer glass just because my logic and knowledge suggest that it's a cleaner material. Especially when I think about water bowls for cats where water just stays in there for 24 hours every single day. Somehow I just feel more comfortable with a glass water bowl versus stainless steel water bowl, but that's just my opinion. There are a few glass options that you can get for your fur baby, and after a very extensive research, I picked my favorites. They are companies called Duralax and Anchor Hawking. There are other companies that claim they are lead-free, like Corningware and Corel Vitrel, but I have mixed feelings about them because I read contradictory reviews about their honesty, and I had a hard time opening their frequently asked questions on their website, which was a bit annoying and just suspicious. And since I'm a minimalist, I realized that I don't need too many options. I just need a couple of good ones to choose from to make my life easier and to keep my kitties healthy. So let's talk about Duralax. All products are made with tempered glass that is 2.5% stronger than ordinary glass. It's hygienic and non-porous. It's dishwasher safe, it's 100% recyclable, it's made of soda lime glass created from sand, soda ash, and limestone. It's completely lead and cadmium free. All of Duralax components are purchased close to their factory to reduce their carbon footprint in terms of transportation. They also make efforts to reduce energy consumption and recycle their own glass and integrate it into their house composition. All of their products are manufactured in France, which is great. There are a few cat-size options I found. I hope I pronounced this right. Leggy Gone Saucer. It's 5.25 inches or 13.3 centimeters in diameter. Liss Dinnerware Club Plate. It's about 5.5 inches or 13.5 centimeters in diameter. Liss Clear Bowl, that is 5.5 inches and almost 14 centimeters in diameter and can hold up to 2 cups. I think it's great for water. Anchor Hocking is another great company. I couldn't find cat-sized dishes or bowls, but there are many great options for storage. For example, if you need something to keep your cat's leftover wet food or goat milk, I never leave uneaten wet food in the can because most cans are not BPA free and toxins can leach into the food once it's open due to oxidation process. So if I open a can and my cats don't finish it all at once, I put leftovers in a glass container and store it in the fridge for 24 hours or so. Some of the facts about Anchor Hocking. Their products are made from tempered soda lime silicate glass that is 100% recyclable. It's also stronger and more durable. All their products are lead, cadmium, and heavy metal free, and they're also a California Prop 65 compliant. Some of the products from Anchor Hocking that I use is round Tru-Seal glass food storage for 1 cup and 2 cups, and Anchor Hocking 16-ounce glass milk bottle, which I use for the goat milk. One quick note here. I know it's very easy to fall into a trap of trying to find the cheapest option for the product that you're trying to buy. And I always try to remind myself that there are so many fraud sellers and fake items out there, especially for products that are of high quality and are generally more expensive than the average. So personally, I don't buy things on Amazon, especially if it's important for me to buy a genuine product that are high quality. And what I would do, I just go to the official website and I either buy it directly from there, or I go to the where to buy page on the website and see which companies and distributors they work with, and I just buy from there. This is it for today, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you found this video helpful and useful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel to get notified when the new video is up. This will also help me grow my channel so I can reach out to more mindful cat parents just like you are. For those of you who want to learn more about safe and non-toxic dishware for cats and humans, I will include a few links of my research in the description box below. That's it. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time.